The Spanish Super Cup final between Real Madrid and Barcelona is never just another football match. It is a clash of philosophies, identities, and generations. El Clásico carries emotional weight, tactical tension, historical rivalry, and the pressure of perfection. Trophies matter, but in this fixture, bragging rights matter just as much. Winning a final against your eternal rival can shape narratives, define seasons, and influence dressing room confidence. For Real Madrid, the task is clear: neutralize Barcelona's strengths, magnify their own, and remain mentally disciplined for 90 minutes, or longer if needed. Finals between these two sides are often decided by details: pressing triggers, transitions, defensive concentration, and individual brilliance. Below are the three most important things Real Madrid must do to beat Barcelona in the Spanish Super Cup final, explained in deep tactical and psychological detail. Control midfield tempo and deny Barcelona rhythm. Barcelona are at their most dangerous when they control rhythm. Their game relies on phases of possession where they dictate the speed of circulation, the zones of play, the emotional tempo of the match. If Barcelona are allowed to feel comfortable with the ball, they become harder to disrupt and easier to suffer against. Real Madrid's key objective: break the rhythm, not just win duels. Winning individual duels is not enough. Madrid must press in coordinated units, close interior passing lanes, prevent easy progress through the thirds, force Barcelona wide and backwards. The main danger for Madrid is allowing Barcelona's midfield to turn freely between the lines. When opposition midfielders receive the ball facing forward, they control the match. When they receive under pressure or sideways, they simply keep the ball. Madrid's midfield must therefore do three things simultaneously: apply intelligent pressure, not chaotic chasing; stay compact vertically, avoid spaces between midfield and defense; cover passing lanes toward the number 10 zone. The role of Kroos, Valverde, Camavinga, and Bellingham. Depending on selection, different profiles matter. Toni Kroos. Tempo control in possession, calm exits from pressure. Federico Valverde. Pressing engine, vertical running, recovery pace. Eduardo Camavinga, Chouameni. Defensive coverage, ball winning. Jude Bellingham. Hybrid attacker midfielder, late runs, pressing trigger. Bellingham's positioning is particularly decisive. If he presses too high recklessly, he opens space behind him. If he stays connected, he blocks progress and becomes devastating in transition moments. Breaking Barcelona's build-up structure. Barcelona aim to stretch the pitch, pin full backs back with wingers. Invite Madrid to press before finding free midfielders. Madrid must resist taking wild pressing bait. Their best strategy is often mid-block rather than full high press. Trap passes into central zones. Swarm the receiver from multiple angles. The goal is not just to win the ball, it is to win it in dangerous spaces, where transitions become lethal. If Madrid control midfield tempo, Barcelona becomes predictable. If Barcelona control midfield tempo, Madrid are forced into long spells of suffering. That battle decides much of the final. Exploit transitions with speed and ruthlessness. Real Madrid are historically devastating in transition football. This identity has existed from the days of Cristiano Ronaldo and Bale through the eras of Vinicius Júnior and Rodrigo. Barcelona often leave space in behind because they commit bodies forward and defend high. The moment possession is lost, their defensive structure can be temporarily exposed. This is exactly the moment Real Madrid must target. Key principle: first two passes after recovery are decisive. When Madrid regain possession, the most important action is speed of decision-making. Too many touches allow Barcelona to reorganize. Quick vertical progression punishes them. Madrid must play forward immediately after recoveries. Look for Vinicius or Rodrigo early. Encourage Bellingham's late arrivals. Switch quickly to the weak side when possible. When transition football flows, Barcelona's defense faces what it hates most: running toward its own goal. Defending open grass. Handling 1v1 dribbles at speed. Vinicius Júnior. The chaos generator. Vinicius does not simply dribble, he distorts defensive structure. His presence forces double marking, tactical fouls, Deeper fullback positioning. Every extra defender drawn toward Vinicius creates space for Bellingham's arrivals in the box. Rodrigo's diagonal cuts. A late Cruz or Valverde shot from distance. Madrid must give Vinicius isolation whenever possible. This means clearing the side for him, allowing him 1v1 duels rather than surrounding him with teammates that crowd the channel. Rodrigo's role. Finishing transitions. Rodrigo's intelligence without the ball is crucial. Blind side runs. Arrival in the box at the correct time. Drifting central when Vinicius widens play. He becomes the final action player in many transition sequences, turning chances into goals. Psychological impact of transition goals. Scoring on the counter not only hurts Barcelona technically, it hurts them emotionally. Teams built on possession hate being punished immediately after losing the ball, they question their identity. Real Madrid do not need 70% possession. They need clarity of purpose. Defend compactly, spring explosively, finish decisively. Maintain defensive concentration for 90+ minutes. El Clasico finals are not only tactical, they are psychological battles. Many matches between Madrid and Barcelona have been decided by a single defensive lapse, one untracked runner, one moment of emotional loss of focus. Barcelona are relentless in probing weaknesses. Even when inferior, they maintain possession long enough to eventually find a mistake. Madrid must defend as a unit, not as individuals. World-class defenders are not enough if the team shape collapses. Real Madrid must stay compact between lines, communicate constantly, avoid unnecessary risks near their own box, track late midfield runs. The danger most often comes not from the obvious star, but from a trailing midfielder left unmarked, a cutback to the top of the box, second balls from messy situations. Cutbacks are Barcelona's greatest weapon. Madrid must have a midfielder positioned to defend the edge of the box at all times rather than everyone collapsing toward goal. Goalkeeper focus and composure. In finals, goalkeepers often decide the match. Real Madrid's keeper must remain calm in build-up, avoid risky passes through pressure, dominate crosses and timing of exits, stay mentally strong after setbacks. Conceding first does not end a final, but emotional reaction to conceding can. Avoid cheap fouls near the box. Barcelona are dangerous from set pieces and rehearsed dead ball routines. Madrid must resist reckless challenges from behind, frustration fouls after losing possession, dragging shirts near the edge of the area. Discipline wins finals as much as talent. Final thoughts. Identity, mentality, and the fine margins of a Clasico final. To beat Barcelona in the Spanish Super Cup final, Real Madrid do not simply need star power, they need clarity of identity. They must control midfield tempo and break Barcelona's rhythm, exploit transitions with speed and clinical finishing, maintain defensive concentration and emotional discipline. If Madrid achieve all three, they tilt the final decisively in their favor. If they fail even one, Barcelona will sense vulnerability. Clásicos are rarely just football games. They are stories, memories, punches and counterpunches across generations. For Real Madrid, victory will come not only from individual brilliance, but from collective intelligence, mental resilience, and ruthless exploitation of key moments.